Today I'm counting down 5 American Idol contestants who truly deserved to win. They came so close, but didn't take home the trophy. And yet, what makes their story so compelling is that their loss on the show didn't stop them from having extraordinary careers afterward. Starting at number 5, let me talk about David Archuleta. Back in season 7, he finished as the runner-up, narrowly losing to David Cook. But in that finale, his performances had such vulnerability and clarity, you could tell he wasn't just singing, he was sharing a piece of himself. After Idol, David made a surprising decision. He put his career on pause to go on a 2-year mission to Chile. That wasn't the end, though. Once he returned, he continued making music, released multiple albums, and even performed on The Masked Singer, finishing as the runner-up there too. But the road wasn't always easy. He has spoken candidly about the emotional toll of being thrust into the spotlight and how the pressures lingered long after the show. At number 4 is Chris Daughtry. Even though he only made it as far as the top 4 in season 5, many felt he was robbed of a win. His gritty voice and rock star energy were unforgettable. Rather than fade away, he used that Idol exposure as a springboard. He formed the band Daughtry, signed with RCA, and released a debut album in 2006. And guess what? That album became the fastest-selling rock debut in SoundScan history. In interviews later, Chris himself said he saw his Idol elimination not as a failure, but as a gateway to more creative freedom. He got to write his own songs, have his own band, and define his own path. Moving to number 3, there's Katharine McPhee, the runner-up from season 5. Her tone, her charm, and her vocal versatility made viewers fall in love, but she didn't win. That didn't stop her, though. After Idol, she released a self-titled debut album, followed by Unbroken. But Katharine didn't limit herself to just music. She went into acting, landing roles in TV shows like Smash, Scorpion, and more. She even made her Broadway debut in Waitress. Her career proves that you don't need gold at the finale to have staying power and versatility. At number 2, I want to highlight Crystal Bowersox. In season 9, she made it all the way to the finale, but finished second. Crystal brought a rare emotional honesty to the stage. Her sound was a beautiful mix of indie folk, soul, and rock, all delivered with raw authenticity. She also struggled with type 1 diabetes publicly, and yet she refused to let that define her story. After Idol, she released her debut album Farmer's Daughter and continued writing deeply personal music. Her art, her voice, and her resilience continue to inspire fans who feel she was one of the most real voices Idol ever saw. And now, the one I'm putting firmly at number 1, Adam Lambert, season 8, 2009. He made it to the very end, but Chris Allen walked away with the crown. Even then, Adam's performances were unforgettable, theatrical, bold, emotionally daring. While he didn't win Idol, his post-show journey is nothing short of spectacular. He released his debut album For Your Entertainment, which debuted high on the charts. And perhaps the most iconic twist? He eventually became the lead vocalist for Queen Plus Adam Lambert, touring the world with Brian May and Roger Taylor, breathing new life into classic rock anthems. Along the way, he's been nominated for Grammys, released more albums, and truly built a legacy that suggests maybe losing Idol was just the start of a bigger story. When you look across David Archuleta, Chris Daughtry, Katharine McPhee, Crystal Bowersox, and Adam Lambert, there's a beautiful pattern. Not winning didn't stop them from becoming icons in their own right. Their journeys after Idol are defined by passion, authenticity, and reinvention. They remind us that sometimes the biggest win isn't the trophy, it's how you rise afterward. If this trip down Idol memory lane gave you all the feels, and you want more stories about those underdogs who became legends, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty more where this came from.